Hey guys, it is Brent. It is August 20th, 2024. This is the day you're receiving this newsletter. I hope you've had a fantastic weekend. You're having a really good week so far because I've had a message that has been on my heart and my mind for you since last week's newsletter. So I'm recording it for you today. In fact, over the next few weeks, I'm going to break this apart so it's not very long, these videos. But this is an important message. This is mission critical, my friends, because you remember, just like it said there in the email headline, you are not who you think you are. Reality is not what you see, but it's what you believe. So the first thing you need to do to understand this concept is you have to answer the age-old question that has plagued man since the beginning of time. Who am I? Because who you believe yourself to be is not the truth. A version of you is all you see, not the real you, not the real you that you aspire to be. So you've got to get rid of this fictional version of yourself. Your beliefs equal your reality, period, full stop. It doesn't get any easier to understand than that. The beliefs you hold dictate your reality. So much of what you see, hear, feel, or say is a direct result of the beliefs that you hold. Your health, your life success, your relationships, and your children all reflect what you believe to be true. In fact, everything you experience reflects the beliefs that you hold about life. Beliefs, what are they? Well, they're the views you have about yourself and your world. They are formed continuously, starting at a very young age, about 3 years old. And unless you correct them, guess what? They continue to dictate your life for the rest of your experience on earth. Think about it. Your reality is indistinguishable from your beliefs. You hold your beliefs both consciously and subconsciously. Now, your conscious beliefs, they're the ones you know about. They're the ones that help drive your conscious decision making. But terrifyingly, it's the subconscious mind that holds far more belief than your conscious mind. It plays a far bigger part in how you experience your reality. So everything you believe about yourself, this life, and the reality you belong to, the good and the bad, it's stored in your subconscious mind. It is your subconscious beliefs that are actually running the show, like a program running underneath your awareness. It's when you grasp this, that your mind is working against you, that what you've built inside yourself, this false version of you, this ego, this self-image, is destroying your chance for happiness. Now, these things are running so many beliefs in your conscious and your subconscious that sometimes when you try to concentrate consciously on specific objectives, affirmations, positive thinking, something like that, if they're not supported at the subconscious level or the programming level, then guess what? This conscious effort is never going to work. It's never going to make change in your life. As kids, we quickly make sense of our lives by forming beliefs. Makes us feel safe. Makes us feel, when we're creating these when we're children, we're not logical. We're not mature. Sometimes it's just survival. Our experiences, good and bad, they have us decide things about ourselves and about the world. Sometimes we form empowering beliefs, such as I'm a genius. But other times, most times, 90% of the times, it's negative. We form disempowering beliefs, like I'm not enough. I'm too stupid, too fat, too ugly. Many beliefs are handed down to us kind of by like a generational gift, right? But then we also get them from teachers, from friends, from media, from the government. So what are some classic disempowering beliefs? Things like money is hard to come by. No pain, no gain. It's human nature to hurt ourselves. Life was not meant to be easy. This is a dog-eat-dog world. Observing your parents as you grow up, it's a big source of input to that belief system. So if your dad used to come home from work every day, and when your mom said, how was work? And he said, stressful, you take that in. As a child, you're already taking on the belief that work equals stress. And now you embody it whenever you're engaged in work. It doesn't matter if it's school, a project, and later in life, your profession. But for you, work equals stress. Now, you may have heard your parents say you can't trust the rich or use the term filthy rich when they talk. Well, knowing that all beliefs lead to experiences, guess how that belief affects you? Subconsciously, you don't want to be seen as untrustworthy, so you don't ever allow yourself to become wealthy. Sounds ridiculous, but it's true. Beliefs are the beginning of all self-sabotage. And the worst part about it, you don't even realize it's happening. It's the subconscious. As a child growing up, beliefs are formed so easily. Take, for example, a child who goes in the kitchen to show mom and dad the new picture that he drew. They tell him to get out of the kitchen. It's not a good time, right? He walks out. Maybe the reason they took him out of the kitchen is because, they didn't want him to get burned by the splattering grease. They're frying burgers or something. Who knows? But that's not what the kid does because he doesn't know the whole story, right? He doesn't know the whole story. So without the information, he feels rejected. He begins to believe he's not important. He's not creative. The child can spend the rest of his life living through this reality as if it was the truth. As an adult, career choices are influenced by this belief. Relationships, financial situations, health, destructive behaviors like drug or alcohol abuse. It dictates that person's entire future trajectory. And this person is forever compensating in life to combat this inner belief and feeling within. Do you have that feeling? That there's something more, that there's something you need to be doing, this empty, hollow feeling that there's truth out there that you just don't know? We all have so many beliefs that were created just like that, innocently, but we're living our lives as though they were true. Some beliefs empower you to an extent, but it's important to understand the role of belief, as many beliefs have ceased working for you and have begun to work against you. So many of your beliefs are inaccurate. They need to be changed to let in a more fulfilling life experience, but they have to be changed on the subconscious level. The lack of empowering beliefs about what it means to be human, that is our biggest struggle here on earth. Ultimately, beliefs are responsible for how and why you're using your brain in this very inefficient manner, I guess we'll say. Beliefs actually dictate your behavior like a thermostat on a heater. They either switch you on to creating success or they switch you off into sabotaging yourself. If you reach the full extent of who you believe yourself to be and what your reality consists of, you feel a sense of unease in your body, often cutting you off from expanding yourself and moving forward. Instead, you do what you always do, and you revert back to self-sabotage. It's comfortable. Some people would rather be miserable because they understand it. It's comfortable. They've been there before. Change is scary. New things are scary. Your beliefs can often create a new path, an alternate path from the one you were originally intending for yourself. Until a belief is recognized as just that, a belief, it is ultimately the master of your destiny, choosing the pathway of your life. Now, on an even larger scale, your beliefs form an identity for yourself, one insecure and unsure of itself. An alternate identity, a false ego, a belief system that is just not the truth. Your beliefs hide the real version of you, the true version of your reality, and what it actually consists of, just like a massive brick wall standing in your path. Removing and scrutinizing your belief system is a must if you want to change your life. Many people live their entire existence thinking a belief is true, only to sadly find out after many missed opportunities that it was simply a belief and not the truth. That is why so many people repeat the same pattern over and over, getting up today with the crap of yesterday, continuing yesterday into today, living in the past. This process is simply our belief system, trying to reveal itself to the conscious mind for healing you out of your life experience. If you don't take anything else from this video, you take this. Beliefs govern all. Your limiting beliefs are those that do you the most harm. Creating your reality through visualization or goal setting or positive affirmations and focused intent, all of those things are great, but they're still subject to your belief. And you can't conceive what you just don't believe. If your beliefs are not in alignment with your goals, they're going to be met with self-sabotage. You may want something on a conscious level, like to be rich, like so many do, but this does not correlate with the beliefs held in the subconscious mind that you're, for example, not worthy, or I can't be rich because I want to be trusted. The subconscious belief is infinitely stronger than your conscious desire for something. So this is where you need to start if you want to create a new reality. If you don't believe, you're not going to receive. Your beliefs need readjusting to support your goals. More importantly, they need to be worthwhile goals. They need reviewing these goals. Many of your current goals stem from your old belief system, often leading you towards goals that leave you feeling empty instead of fulfilled, leading you towards goals that someone else wanted for you, a parent, a spouse, not even something that you want. Your reality, what you perceive to be real, is a figment of your imagination. You imagine something to be true, so it is. You imagine yourself to be wrong, so you will be. Your mind is an incredible supercomputer. It's also, let's call it, I like to look at mine like a petulant child, but it's also your enemy. Nobody has ever committed suicide without their voice telling them to do it. That's how powerful of an enemy your mind can become. Your belief system is the first thing you need to start figuring out. You got to understand what's going on up there in the background when you're on autopilot, which is 80% of the day. So over the next few weeks, we're going to break this down. This was just our first installment. I'm going to go deep into the subject. I'm going to give you actionable steps, and I'm going to take you and move you step by step through the process. Okay, I want you to have this gift because it can change your life, your family's life, the people around you. You'll inspire others. This is how we change the world. This is the Mind Power mission. So thanks for joining me today for this newsletter. And remember, I'll be back next week. We'll continue this on. If you know someone, a friend or a family member that can use this information, do me a favor and forward this email to them. This is all about getting the word out. It's not about buying something. It's not about going somewhere. It's not about becoming worthy. You have a God-given birthright, and it is inside you. You have the right to live your life without struggle. You have the right to become the person that you want to be. Those are your dreams for a reason. So let's do this together. Thanks for being with me today. I hope that you enjoyed this quick little message, and I hope that you'll take it to heart. Maybe sit down some point today and just think about some of your old beliefs that no longer serve you. It's the first step to gaining control of that crazy monkey who is running your mind. So that's all I got for you today. I'll see you back here next week. Remember, don't worry, be happy and feel good. I'll see you soon.